Hello everyone, welcome to our new series of Empowering Womanhood in UAE with Blush and Curls. In this segment and series, we are going to bring out the stories of common women on how they have been supporting their family, what difference does they make to their family in terms of working or non-working, homemaker, etc. etc. So today's guest on my show is a pro in an aviation industry. She's a superwoman and she's a super mom itself in many ways. So without any wait, let's find out who she is. So welcome to my show, Adina, and thank you for being my first guest on the show.
Thank you for having me, Lavanya. It's a pleasure to be here.
You're welcome. So tell my viewers, like, where are you from and how long you've been in UAE? What's your family? Everything. We want to know everything.
Okay. Well, I'm from a place in India called Mangalore.
Okay.
But I'm a thorough Dubai bred girl. I've lived
okay.
here my whole life. I was born here.
Same like me. I need to eat pinch.
Yeah, so Dubai is like home to me more than India. So I live here with my husband and my 4-year-old daughter.
Okay.
I did my schooling, my college, all of that over here. I didn't want to leave this place.
Okay.
So yeah, and right now I'm working in the aviation industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. How long have you been working in UAE and what do you think the work environment in UAE for women is like? How different is it?
Well, I think UAE in general places a lot of emphasis on women,
Yeah.
empowering them, giving them the opportunity and the rights to pursue their dreams.
Correct.
Even if you look at the UAE government itself, it's made up of 8 female ministers.
Correct.
And I think it's an amazing country to be a woman living here. You feel completely safe and secure. At my workplace itself, I've never experienced any bias when it comes to career development just based on my gender.
Correct.
They're very supportive of our growth. So it's an amazing place to be a woman working in this country. Yeah, and just the other day I read an article about the Emirati Women's Day celebrations, which is happening on the August 28th. And that itself reflects so much about this country and how much it values women, not just be it anything that they would want to be it a homemaker, a pilot, a minister, anything, you know, so sky's the limit. So I think we're all blessed to be living here, to be, you know, under the leadership of such great leaders who really give you the power and drive to pursue all your dreams.
I agree that completely as well, because I'm sure most of my viewers who have been women and they've been staying in UAE for such a long time, they would also agree as and they're like, yes, exactly what she's saying, you know. It's such a privilege and blessed to be in UAE and working, and it gives such a safe feeling for all of us to work.
Absolutely. And even, I mean, you step out at 11 or 12 as a
Even
woman,
like
you
5
never,
in the morning also,
you are so comfortable. And I love
True.
that feeling, that security, that, you know, the place makes you feel so comfortable to be yourself.
Correct. I agree.
Yeah.
So you have a kid, a beautiful daughter.
Yeah.
So how
you.
easy or difficult it was when like you had a baby to manage and shuffle between work and, you know, at home, giving time for her? I mean, was it easy or was it difficult? How did you manage it?
Well, it was a bit of both. I remember the first few weeks after my maternity leave got over and I had to resume work, I was in a bittersweet kind of situation.
I remember that you coming
You
to
know,
us.
yeah, I remember. And this was, you know, after being with her like day in, day out for 45 days, I almost felt guilty. Like, am I doing the right thing? You know, just leaving her. She's just this tiny little girl. I'm, you know, away for 8 to 9 hours. Would it be right? So I fought that feeling for a week or two. And later on, I just realized that, you know, let's just backtrack a bit. Why am I doing this? I want to give her a better future. I want her to look at me as a role model. I want her to be independent. So these are the things that I felt I could show and she could emulate from me just by me being me. You know, I wanted her to know that a woman can wear many hats and still excel in every one of them as long as she has the passion and the drive and the support system with her.
So I guess that every woman who has like just had a baby or leaving your toddler behind, if you have that guilt feeling, I think you guys should not have, like what Adina said, you are a role model for your child and you're doing this for the better future of your child. So don't feel guilty and give yourself a pat, right? Like you're doing a
Absolutely.
good job and you are actually making a better future for your kid. So we all have been affected some or the other way because of the pandemic this year, and I'm sure that you have been working as well. So how difficult it was before I go into the pandemic part, like what is your contribution to your family, like a support system? You are working. Do you think it is important for women to work and contribute to the family support?
Right. Well, I think when we just talk about family as such, it's always a combination of two people coming together, sharing responsibilities, sharing, being the support for each other in every form, be it financial, emotional, in every single way. So I think that when a woman works or when she is also contributing to the family, it's less of a burden on one partner, and it also gives each of them equal responsibility towards contributing to their family life. So I am for working women,
Okay.
but each to their own. So it depends on your priorities.
True, I agree.
What you feel as a person, what makes you happy. But yes, I definitely feel that a woman's role is very pivotal at home, at work, and to play a very important role in shaping that family.
Okay.
Yeah.
So during pandemic, did you feel a bit shaken and like it
Well, it was a very big change, you know. We when we step out for work, we leave at 7 in the morning. We're back at 6 in the evening. So it's very few hours that you spend at home. But with the pandemic situation, you were 24 hours locked at home.
Yeah. So was
Like
this
it or
like
not.
a positive thing that you found, like, that's my next question, is that was it positive that you were being locked down and you got more time to spend with your family, or you were like, oh, it's done, I just want to go out? What was the
It
feeling?
was a bit of a roller coaster, to be honest. It started off with, yes, there's going to be a lot of time at home. I'm going to do a lot of spring cleaning, lots of coffee cups coming out because you're going to have a lot of time together. But then after a week or two, to be honest, I think I was craving that social interaction,
correct, yeah.
just looking at people, walking freely outdoors.
Yeah, I know.
And so then me and my husband, we started speaking about it, and we realized we both were feeling the same. And what we realized is, what is it that we are really craving for? Is it the social interaction? Is it going out for a fancy dinner? Is it really about wearing nice clothes and stepping out? What really matters? At the end of it, I think what we realized is doing things that make you happy. So we realized there were so many things that we could not do as a family just because we were in this race of leaving in the morning, not having too much time
yeah.
at home. So we started doing the little things at home, the things which we never found time to do. Like, he would help me in the kitchen, we would bake cakes together, or
Explore new baking,
explore,
yeah.
the small joys of life. We would spend more time with our daughter, and at the start she was a bit like perplexed, like, wow, mommy, daddy at home full time. But it was a very enriching experience, I could say, because at the end of it we realized that true happiness does not really come from the external world. It does not come from everything that you can buy or you can look at, or everything that's glitzy and shiny. It actually comes from within you.
Correct.
And what I realized as a person is the most important things for me was, number one, my family, and number two, good health. So these are the two takeaways that I learned from this whole
Fantastic.
experience, and it's been a transformational journey for me since then. But I think I think I'm on the right path, because when the things that you are passionate, or the things that you feel are dear to you, are less, you are impacted less by the things that are happening around you. So
Good. So I mean, that was in a way, in a positive thing that had happened. I think most of us also could relate that we could spend more time with the family. Like, I was also, getting more time baking and all of that. What you said, I
True.
could relate it. but after a month, I just wanted to get out.
Yes.
And do the things that I'm good at. Like I wanted to see people. I was missing my team, everything. I think everyone
True,
had that same
absolutely. I remember after a few weeks, I think it was 6 to 7 weeks, I stepped out to one of the grocery stores and just looking at people, I could feel like we were smiling at each other,
Yeah,
even though we
correct,
had our masks
mask
on.
on,
We,
The eyes
it
could
is just,
talk
the
and
eyes
then-
could talk, and just
Correct,
the feeling of seeing another human being felt comforting.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the serious last question. Okay.
Oh.
What's the message that you want to give out to all the women out there, my viewers? Like, do they follow their dreams? They need to stay at home, or working is, encouraging. Whatever message you have, I would like you to give it to my viewers.
Well, I can only speak for myself. So what I feel is that I deeply feel that every woman has the power within herself to do exactly that, whatever she wants. Follow your dream as long as you have a passion that you are committed to without a string of a doubt. Follow it, and I'm sure you're going to achieve your dreams. Never seek for external validation. The only person you're answerable to is yourself. So I am a strong believer of that, because many a times we compare ourselves to other people, but we don't realize that, other people have a
Their
different
own
story.
stories, correct.
They have their own journey. They have their own stories to tell. So you do you. You just follow yourself. Try to improve yourself every day. Become a better person, because that's the only thing that you're competing with, who you were yesterday. And I believe that every moment is the moment you've been waiting for, because every moment can change your life. Every moment has an impact on your future. So treasure it, love it, enjoy life, and be proud of who you are, because you are you, and that is your superpower.
Such a beautiful message. I think that all the women out there might have got a little bit motivated after this, like, let's do something today. Now it's the fun time, Adina. I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions.
Interesting.
And you will answer it as we go in, okay?
Okay.
So the first question is that 3 things that you love about UAE.
3 things that I love about Dubai. I love because it's the city I've grown up in. The cultural diversity here. I've made so many friends from different parts of the world, and I couldn't have done that in any other place. And well, I guess the beaches. I love the beaches. Yeah.
Okay. Happiest moment of your life?
When my daughter was born.
Oh, absolutely. How cute. So do you like traveling?
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
do.
what's your favorite destination out of the places that you have traveled or you wanted to travel?
Well, out of the places we've been to, I think Bali. Bali is my favorite. Yeah.
Place.
It
Okay.
is.
Okay, any secret desire or passion that you wanted to fulfill in your life and you couldn't do it? Like if you get a chance, you would do it.
Well, to be honest, this was a discussion that I had with quite a few friends a few weeks ago. I've always wanted to be either a talk show host
Oh,
or
okay.
a motivational speaker.
Very nice. I
Yeah.
think you could still do it. There's no time for that. That you have any time, you just fix the
Yeah.
camera and start practicing. You're good at it. You will do it. I think you should do that.
I think I will after this. Yes.
Okay, a lazy afternoon on a couch with Netflix or glammed up and going out for shopping. What do you prefer?
Lazy afternoon with friends and family.
Family. Okay. If you would like to change one thing about you, what it would be?
Well, the fact that for quite a few years I sought validation,
Okay.
and I probably changed myself to suit the people around me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think what I would change is I would always tell myself, be yourself. That's your identity, that's you,
Okay.
and you don't need to change anything about yourself as long as it's for your greater good. Yeah.
Okay. Are you a foodie or you're a very strict diet conscious person?
I'm actually a bit of both. So I'll tell you how I do that.
Okay.
So I try to work out 3 to 4 times a week.
Tell me how.
It is because I always have a target. I need to have a target. So my target is on Friday and Saturday. I love having pizza and sushi. They're high in carbs.
Okay.
So I tell myself I'm going to work out Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday so that I can have everything that I want on Friday and Saturday. So I'm a foodie and a fitness freak at the same time.
Okay, very nice combination. So what's your favorite cuisine?
Favorite cuisine would be Japanese.
Japanese.
Yes.
Okay. I love sushi as well. Okay, so what's your favorite pampering destination in UAE and how did you get there?
Really? Blush and curls all the way. I love how I discovered y'all. I remember I think I just I had my daughter a few months ago and I thought, okay, this is the time I just want to go and I want to pamper myself. And I think I saw an ad of y'all on Instagram. I said, oh, this place is close by. Let me walk it up. And you know, I've been with you all ever since
Yeah,
then.
I know, it's a long journey.
It's
we
a
have
long
together.
journey and it's a very happy and beautiful journey.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and what I really love is the fact that the emphasis that you place on, you know, keeping things as clean, products as clean as they can. So, yeah, this is
thank
my
you.
favorite destination.
So the last question of rapid fire. Describe your host, which is me,
Oh.
in 3 words.
Wow. Okay, ambitious.
Okay.
Definitely ambitious, strong-willed, and considerate.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. I mean, I think no one has described me in that way till date, but it's a nice feeling though to describe and hear it from you, and hear it from people what they think about me, because it's been even a long journey for me to reach to this level. And when people look upon and they say something of these words, it really touches my heart.
No,
So,
it's heartfelt because I mean we've become friends, I guess,
Correct,
over the
yes.
past few years, and
Yeah.
I've seen how you've evolved and how you've kind of grown as a person and as a businesswoman, and that's really very inspiring.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
To a lot of us, and I keep mentioning you to some of my friends as well. So
Thank you so much.
yeah, keep up the great work and
Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure talking to you, Adina, and thank you for coming on my show, motivating all the beautiful women out there, giving out your story. I'm sure that most of them, after watching this episode, is like, oh my goodness, this is so much of power-filled women, talk. So I'm sure that you might have motivated a lot of them. And
I hope
thank you
so.
once again for being part of us and always motivating in my team in a different way.
thank you, Lavanya, thank you.
So that was the story of Adina for you guys, and I'm sure that all the women out there have been motivated from her story, and you know about her. So if any one of you wanted to share your story, or you have a friend or anyone that you wanted to be a part of my show, please DM us with your details and we'll get in touch with you and you could be my next guest on the show. Till then, I'll come back with a new episode, with a new guest, with a new story of women in UAE. Take care and God bless. Lots of love.